Crystal ball. Who will win the Norway Chess?
La Nakamura.
Crystal ball. Who will win the Champions League?
Inter Milan.
Crystal ball. How much subscribers will I get?
5.
How? 5? Oh, probably it meant 5 million. Crystal ball. And how much money will I make of that?
$1.
Hi everyone, so today it was the last round at Norway Chess and we had a match of the day between Naka and Caruana. Actually, if Naka would win this match, he would win also the Norway Chess. So it was a very exciting game. So let's quickly jump into the game. Nakamura was white. He started with e4, e5, knight f3, knight to c6. Here the main move is bishop to b5, the Spanish opening. But Nakamura plays Italian, and he quite rarely plays Italian in classical games. Only I think in 16 of the games, or maybe a little bit more according to database. And here first surprise for Caruana. Knight to g5, the right lever attack. And the last time Nakamura played this opening was 2009. So now here the main move is this d5, yes, because there was pressure on f7, e d5. Now knight jumps here, and after check on b5, c6, takes, and here the main moves are bishop here, or I think even on f1. Naka played bishop to d3, and in his game from 2009, bishop to e7 was played, but Fabiano opted for knight to d5. This is also playable. Now black attacks this knight, so knight has to go to f3, bishop d6, this pawn was attacked, and black prepares to castle, and here knight to f4 was played by Caruana. Also Nakamura said that he was a little bit surprised about this move. Now knight to c3, and yes, Nakamura allows doubling the pawns here on the file, because Caruana took the bishop, cd. Now Fabi castled, and here Nakamura played b3, good move to prepare knight bishop to a3. Now rook to e1 was played. Rook to e8. Now rook to e1. c5. Quite normal moves. Yes, and here in this position, Nakamura said that probably Fabi expect that knight to e4. And let's say after bishop to f8, bishop a3, and that here f5 is playable. Takes e4, yes, and takes fe4, that's the line, and now knight is in trouble, so black is better. But actually here Nakamura took a nice line, and he probably confused Fabi, because he played first bishop to a3, not first knight to e4. And now Fabi played knight to c6 and knight to e4, and only now he played bishop to f8, rook c1. Yes, and here already the huge blunder by Fabiano at move 17, f5. Actually, computer says even +3, I think, for white after this move. Here Fabi should have played knight to b4, bishop takes, c b4, and knight to c5, like this. And black is okay. And also in this position there's also a very nice line. If we take this pawn here on d3, also wouldn't be the best, because bishop can take. And let's say after bishop to f5, we go to g3 to attack this bishop at d7. Now we take a bishop. It's better to take with a king. Rook to e3, queen is attacked, queen to g6, queen e1. We pressure this pawn here, And here black cannot play f6 because of a very nice move, d4. Yes, and if e4, we take with the knight, knight takes, and now we have a very nice move. Queen to b4, winning back this knight, king g8, and queen takes d4. But after that blunder, actually Nakamura took on c5, and here Fabi played queen to d5. And I think also in post-match interview, Nakamura mentioned that Fabi probably miscalculated, and he thought that he can play queen to a5 after knight takes on c5. But here it's very beautiful move, knight g5. Now if we take a bishop, now comes a queen on h5, and we attack a rook, and actually this would be a checkmate. If h6, first we can do a check, then king h8, and now we pick up a rook. So that was missed by Fabi. So queen to d5 was played, but now queen to c2. Also here it's a very funny line that computer suggests, like playing b4, a6, queen to a4, but I won't go too deeply into that line. And also here another slight mistake or inaccuracy, rook to d8. Better would be just to play rook b8, and after queen to c4, yes, white wants to exchange queens as soon as possible. Queen takes, rook takes, rook b5, rook a to c1, we double a rook, and this was the idea, a rook to a5, very nice idea, very nice rook maneuver like this. Now we have to play rook to a4, now we take a rook, and if knight takes, now knight to d4 is, let's say, a little bit better than what happened in the game. Of course, white is still winning, but maybe it's more complicated. But the rook to d8 was played. Now, of course, very good move, just queen to c4. We will exchange the queens. Rook takes, rook to d5, putting some pressure here on knight. Now, of course, white just doubles. Bishop to d6. We have to protect this pawn. Bishop to b2, knight e7, a rook 4 to c2, rook b8. Yes, here we cannot take this knight because rook takes and rook d3, and we just take here. And yes, and black is in trouble. So rook to b8 was played. Now d4, very nice move, trying to open the position. e4, sorry. Knight takes d4, and here, yeah, it's quite easy job for Nakamura. Fabi tried his best to, try to defend this position and get some resistance. Knight to f3 was played, h6, knight a4. Yes, the plan of white is just to exchange the pieces. Bishop a6, here knight to c3, we attack a rook. Rook c5. Now this was again good move. We will exchange at least one pair of bishop. Rook to c6. Now we take rook takes. Now again knight to a4, and notice that white has 2 pawns more than black, so it's quite huge advantage, but also position is better. He has the c line. Yes, everything is in white's favor. Knight to d5 was played, rook c6. Now again a pair of rook gets off the board. Knight b4, rook d6, bishop to b7, knight c3, rook e8, h4. Great move to create some loft for white's king. f4. Actually, again accuracy, but position was already very bad. Here computer suggests just to take this knight here and play king to f7. But the f4 was played, rook d4. Now we go for this pawn, a rook to f8. Now just knight to e5, rook e8, knight c4, f3. We take a pawn, bishop takes. Now king to h2 was played, knight c2, rook d3. We attack a bishop. Also notice that This pawn is also attacked. Bishop to a8, king g3, king h7, knight e3. Slowly white is progressing. We attack a knight. Knight to b4, rook d6, knight c6, rook to d5, rook f8. Now knight enters here on c7 and we attack this bishop. So bishop has to move here, but now we attack a rook, so this will be also a nice threat. So rook to f7 was played, so that white cannot enter on the second rank. f4, bishop to a8, and another good move by Naka, just h5, cramping this king down. Rook to a7, a3, king to j8, now f5 came, rook to e7, and after king to f4, just rook to a7, and after d4, yes, in this position Fabi resigned and Nakamura won the Norway Chess Championship. So yeah, congrats to Naka, he played really good. Probably Caruana played better chess than Nakamura in the whole tournament, but yeah, Nakamura showed really good nerves and had probably better mindset in the last game. Didn't feel that much of the pressure. Guys, thanks you for watching. As always, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.